It was supposed to be a big undercard, big main event with its own controversy surrounding it. Tyson Fury versus Dereck Chisora 2. The winner would be the #1 contender for the WBO heavyweight title, the WBO. We know Klitschko has them all, basically. Then you had Billy Joe Saunders, A-side, 20-0 with 11 KOs versus Chris Eubank Jr., 17-0 with 12 KOs. Now, Billy Joe Saunders is A-side. Billy Joe Saunders is more proven. Billy Joe Saunders is the better boxer and has gone to the distance. However, Chris Eubank Jr., we just don't know about him. Now, what we've seen from him beating up fighters that the general public doesn't know, it shows us great promise because, for one, all the guys he's fought in his last 7 fights, he could have easily got them out of there, but he does his little, his little stalking his prey, all that jive. But my question about him is, okay, can he keep that up for 12 rounds? And then when he does dispatch of his competition, he fights in burst. So he'll unleash a crazy flurry in burst. But then he does miss wildly to the point where his body will spin around and he'll be exposed, So there are flaws there. And him taking a Billy Joe fight this soon in his career could do damage to him if he loses. Now, maybe he felt like, he's being thrown to the wolves. Maybe he felt like he's not having enough time to train. Because if I'm correct, he's supposed to be fighting in October. And then we have to fight Billy Joe the next month, he was talking the talk, but was he really, really, really ready to walk the walk? Now, he cited that the contract wasn't right. That Frank Warren, his promoter, tried to force him to sign the contract for the main event, for the undercard, and the contract wasn't to his liking. Whether it's money or whatever the case may be, I heard, from my man Bunsey, Boxnation, that it was some good money in the fight. Now, how much money was he requesting for an undercard and being unproven? I don't know. But maybe he feels he's not ready. Now, what? I'm sorry, guys. But maybe he feels he's not ready. And I'm thinking, okay, I guess I would have to understand how much money was involved. If anyone can help me out with that, in the comment box, or, send me a friend request. I run a boxing forum, by the way. It's called T Street Controversy Live. Basically, you send a friend request, and there's hundreds of, basically, Billy Joe Saunders is there. Lee Selby and a bunch of whole, current and former world champions and, contenders and such and such. So it's a legit forum. It's a little crazy, but it's legit. Also, on the website, all the articles, interviews, and all the videos I do, of course, is going to be right down below, Real Combat Media. But it's sad because it always happens with fights like this, like the one you get like really, really excited for, and you think like, wow, this is happening already, and then look, we just don't get it. The last time I was really excited, like about a crazy fight, on this level was Vasyl Lomachenko versus Gary Russell Jr. So, it's sad because Eubank was talking all this shit, and now he's got to stay silent because it's like, yo, you had your chance. And the way the fight was set up is at 160 pounds, the winner of Billy Joe and Eubank would have went on, and fought for a championship. Now, most likely would have been for the Golovkin title. So, it's tough. It's tough. Or, not the Golovkin title, the WBO title. Matt Korobov and Demetrius Andrade. So, it just doesn't make sense. And it makes me think, okay, well, he wasn't ready. But I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, well, this is going to hurt his character a little bit. Because now he's going to have to, deal with all these questions of like, yo, you basically ducked him. But that's just my opinion. I'm just an American boxing fan. It's called T Street Controversy, T Street Controversy Live. And I cover every single major fight live. HBO 24/7, Showtime All Access, whether it's the gloves are off, behind the ropes, I want to say subscribe, and honestly, there's really nothing more to talk about because I guess I get too emotional over boxing because now that I'm really thinking about it, I'm thinking like, damn, that's some bitch ass shit. But once again, got to know how much money is involved for me to think to myself, or maybe it's me be able to say to myself like, damn, They was really trying to rip him off. So, like I said, once again, please subscribe. T Street Controversy, Real Combat Media, T Street Controversy Live.